the collaborative efforts for the book come together? What I found interesting was that it's really a collection of people sharing. So how did it all come together?
It's one of those things, as David Cooper, writer, who's the founder of Appreciative Inquiry, said, when strength connects to strength, it's amazing what can happen. And the impetus for the book was one of the founders of positive psychology and the creator of the VIA Character Strengths survey is Christopher Peterson. And when he died a few years ago, far too soon, we wanted to find a way to honor him and memorialize the hard work that he's done. And so we had some resources from Positive Psychology News Daily. My co-editor, Catherine Britton, has curated over 1,000 articles on that site, and she knew what was there. And we both had the thought independently about creating a book that would honor him. And I'd also had an idea back in 2009 about how to weave in my theater background, which was my career before I became a consultant and coach, into the character strengths that, as an actor, you perform certain characters or roles and you become those characters. And that's what I teach in business, that you can perform as a partner even before you've been named a partner, and that performance helps people to see you that way and you're more successful. So it's sort of twofold. One was, Catherine had all of the articles. We commissioned some articles to fit with the other 24 strengths that we didn't have. And then the poems and monologues and speeches I had actually pulled when I was a student to match with all of those character strengths. And when we realized that all of these things started to come together, then people were willing to give their articles and use them because all of the money is going to the scholarship. And we were able to commission new articles right away. And it was just sort of like everyone rallied around Chris and this idea that we were going to help honor him.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
I love how the chapters are broken into the character strengths. How did you come to the conclusion that is the way the book was going to be laid out when you were writing it?
Well, it's really sort of the introductory part of what is it about, what are character strengths, how can you take the survey, and everyone listening should know that you can take it. It takes about 15 minutes now. It used to be longer. They used to have 270 questions, so it's a little easier now. There's also a youth version you can take age 7 and up, so if people have kids, they can have them take that. So we wanted the introduction to be about why is it important, how do you use it, the middle section to be broken into the 24 strengths, and so that we could go in depth into each one of those. And then the last section be about how do you put it into action. So there are some articles about how do you use it with youth, how do you use it in business, all sorts of different contexts so that people could sort of see how it can be applied.